Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. Come on in. Comment the word choice, CHOICE. I know, kind of a weird one, but tonight is viewer's choice. I'm gonna let you choose between two projects tonight of which one we should craft, okay? Both are $10. You're gonna be able to claim both of them, but we're only gonna paint one tonight. So as I'll pop on, say, hey, if you see this red live box, I think it's right here, that means I'm live, but if you don't see it, that just means you're catching the replay. So make sure you put hashtag replay. I'm going to get this shared over into our broadcast channel so all of our friends can come and hang out with us. I hope everybody's had a fabulous Tuesday. It's Tuesday, March 3rd. I hope y'all have had, oh, that's not what I wanted to. I hope y'all had a great day. All right. Copy link, get this shared and done. And there we go. Okay. So as y'all are coming in, say hello. It's viewer's choice tonight. So that means y'all, like I said, y'all get to choose what project we do. So we have two like spring themed ones, okay? There is, and it's kind of hard to show y'all, but let me kind of get it fixed up a little bit. Pieces moved on me. So there's a little duck laying in some flowers. Both of them are shelf sitters. One of them is a word art. And one of them was actually in our, Llama loot box in one of our Whatnot shows from a couple weeks ago. All right, so hi Maria. So y'all get to choose. Do y'all want to do the laying duck with spring flowers? Okay, and it's a little shelf sitter, or, which I think this one is cute, but both are $10 tonight. So you want one or the other, you can totally get one or the other, or you can get both. Okay, or do y'all want the one that says Hoppy Spring with a little frog? So either type frog for the frog, the Hoppy Spring one, or duck for the duck. Which one do y'all want to do tonight? Hi, Janice. Hi, Melinda. Yeah, so it's viewer's choice. Y'all get to decide which craft I'm doing because I couldn't make a decision. Thomas said the frog, but I thought I'd let y'all choose. So we got one duck, one frog. Anyone else? Hi, Jamie. The duck. Who's going to win? I wish I could do a poll. Isn't there a way to do a poll on here? Hold on. I might mess something up, y'all. No. Hold on. No, that's not what I want to do. The duck, frog. Oh, that's what you were doing? How funny. Hold on, y'all. Not a link. No. I don't think I can do a poll while I'm live. That's okay. So I see frog, duck. Duck, frog. Ah! I can't decide. All right, I'm seeing more ducks. So we're going to put this to the side. Okay, but you can grab both. I will go over that at the end, but I'll have both painted. I'll have this painted tomorrow for y'all. So if you want to see what the frog looks like at the end, or tomorrow, come back tomorrow. Okay, so we're going to do the duck. Okay. I had a feeling this is the one y'all were going to choose. Yeah, well, we can't paint both, not on a live. I'll be on here for 2 hours. Hello. Okay, let's start painting. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my wet wipe and I'm just going to wipe off all of the glue that's sitting on top of the wood. That helps prevent your stuff from yellowing or like discoloring, I guess you could say. All right, there's that. We're just going to go ahead and wipe down everything. Hi, Sherilyn, right now. That way we don't have to do it later. But how's y'all's Tuesday? I apologize for coming on a little bit later. I was not feeling very well earlier. I just was really tired. I didn't sleep well last night. And then when I woke up from my nap, I had a bad headache. But now I got some Advil in me and I'm drinking my water. So, hi, Carol. Tell Thomas to do the frog while I do the duck. Babe. He can't hear me. Hi, Donna Deek. I don't know if he's sitting at the computer or not, or if he's switching over the laser. All right. Getting all of this wiped down. I know this is not like necessarily the fun part to watch, but it must be done. All right, there we go. Okay, any more chalk this week? Yes, Stephanie. I was planning on doing, so my whole goal today was to get up and paint, and I have 2 or 3 items ready for y'all so I could do some chalk tonight. But that just did not happen today. So, that's my goal the next couple of days, is to have chalk every day. But I don't know what the deals are. This week, it's just at the $5 shipping. Okay, here we go. So let's start with our base piece, this piece. So our duck's gonna go on here. So now we kind of have to think about our fun colors that we wanna do. So I do have a picture to kind of help me decide. So we're gonna do some pinks. I think we should do some bright colors. What do y'all think? Brights or pastels? Y'all know I'm partial to pastels, but I think we should do some bright colors. Let's do bubblegum pink, white. Well, I'm going to just use what I typically use, I feel like. Let's go coral cloud. And then we need a purple. I want to do lavender. So I'm going to go with these. Although I want white. What is that one that Diane likes? The white tea, or peaches and cream. That's what I want. There we go. I want peaches and cream instead of coral cloud. So we're going to use peaches and cream, bubblegum pink, or no, this is baby pink. We'll use baby pink and lavender. Yeah, I really like lavender. It's a gorgeous purple. And we'll start with the base first. How does that sound? But yes, my goal was to do a chalk project every night this week. And I just did not sleep well last night, and I was struggling today. Today I was on the struggle bus, like our color of the month. I was on the struggle bus today, and I just didn't get my painting done. So tomorrow we'll get back on it. Hi, Marcy. Okay, so we're gonna go pink here. But how are y'all? How was your Tuesday? What did y'all have for dinner? We're having tacos. That's what we're having. Tacos, and Thomas is gonna make his homemade like hot sauce. So I'm looking forward to that. All right, then this is gonna be the peaches and cream. Peaches and cream, but what tell me, talk to me. How was y'all's day? What did you do? Did you work? Did you craft? Did you have the day off? Did you go to the doctor? Ugh, I hate going to the doctor. Oh, nice, Carol. I love that. Ooh, I'm knocking stuff over here. Steak, baked potato salad, chicken, sweet potatoes, and asparagus. Nice. Janice, did you find what you were looking for the other day? I think that was yesterday. Oh my gosh, that seems so long yesterday. No, I was planning on coming live. I just got on a lot later than I anticipated. I am so tired. I slept. I'm somebody who I have to have minimum like 7 hours of sleep or I just struggle the next day. And so, that was last night. I think I went to bed around 2 and I woke up around 7. So I took a little nap, afternoon nap. I worked, steak and cheese grinders. Ooh, you voted. I was driving the struggle bus. Now it's stuck in the field. Exactly, Kim. You rested good. You worked. Ugh. I've been so tired the last few days after babysitting. We ordered out again second night, but there you go, Miss Janice. Well, you're taking care of all those grandbabies, so I can only imagine how exhausting that is. I've had a headache all afternoon too. Yes, my head has been killing me. Like, I woke up from my nap, like that's what woke me up out of my nap was my head pounding. So Thomas made me a water and he brought me some Advil. And he's like, let's go. No. He's like, you can lay down. He goes, I'll go live for you. Would y'all watch if Thomas did a live? I'm sure y'all would. Baked ziti and garlic bread. Jamie, that's what we're having tonight too. We're having tacos. And he'll make his, like I said, his hot sauce and we'll eat on it most of the week. So it'll be a little snackaroo in the middle of the day. Oh, that's right. You got a puppy. How's that going? Both my brothers just got dogs and they're so cute. But I'm like, I do not miss the puppy stage. Never get more than 5 hours. Oh my gosh, Miss Janice. You would watch. Maybe I can get him to go live for me. He always says, he goes, I just struggle with the talking part of it. I'm like, yeah, well, that just takes practice. It's not easy. You kind of just have to learn just to keep talking. Okay, so now we're going to do our duck on top. So here's the only situation that I have. I'm out of my cadmium yellow. It's on my list to order. Hi Diane, should we use baby duck or what other yellow should we use, y'all think? I went to my spine doctor and have scoliosis. Oh no, Sandy. Oh no. I think we're going to have to use baby duck. Or we can use marigold. I'm going to let y'all choose. So we have baby duck or marigold. Baby duck is the lighter yellow. Marigold is the darker yellow. What do y'all think? We had cornflake baked chicken and mashed potatoes and steak and broccoli. Yum. That sounds delicious. While y'all are doing that, I'm going to paint the base. I'm just going to paint it in green in the color New Leaf. Exactly, Janice. Exactly. He's like, I don't know what to talk about. I rested most of the day. I haven't had, I have heart bypass surgery next Tuesday. Oh my gosh. We are thinking about you, Miss Teresa. I had a feeling y'all were going to choose baby duck. I just thought I'd offer. I would honestly choose the cadmium yellow, but I'm out of that. I might have to go to Michael's to purchase it because I don't know if I can wait for Deco Art to fill it. Oh no, Kathy. Prayers. I hope everything's okay. Grilled chicken, peppers, and zucchini with rice, but we had no gas because my husband left. Oh no. It's not very large. The base is 7 3/4 inches wide. It's not super large. Y'all would entertain him. Oh Lord. I'll have to get him to do that. Maybe I can get him to do that this week. While I run the lasers. We'll be thinking about you. That, for everybody, any health issues is not fun to deal with. All right. So we use lavender. We're going to close this up. We used baby pink. Diane, I used your favorite peaches. Was it peaches and cream or do you like the white tea? The white peach. You like white peach, I think. That's what you like, not peaches and cream. White peach. All right, one more coat of this, and then this will be good to go. Hi, Melinda. How are you? All right, that's painted. Let's wipe up our mat. Because y'all know me, I will drop something in this paint that's sitting here, face forward, and then I'll mess it up. Yay, Sandy. Oh, you like the peaches and cream. I'm sublimating egg puzzles. Oh, how fun, Carol. Hi, Linda. That sounds like a blast, Carol. Okay, so I just realized I think I'm missing a piece. I think I threw it away. Maybe not. He is here. He is here. He's working on the computer right now. He is prepping your sheets to get cut. Thank you, Melinda. All right, we're going with our baby duck. Scissors. Okay. Here we go. And we are going to distress the duck a little bit to kind of give it a little bit more depth and dimension. And I'm probably going to distress it with orange. But we'll see. All right. I am going to paint the flower white. There are pieces stuck in this one. Oh no, he's over at the other laser. I can hear him. Maybe he'll come in and say hello. I don't know what he's doing. All right, going in with the baby duck. Y'all, I think I got my spring peanut stuff. I think I got my Harry Potter transfers. So I'm hoping that I need to open up the packages. Maybe we can do a little unboxing at the end, and I can show y'all what I got. I don't even know what's in there. Oh, yes, Maria, please do. I would love to see that. Yes, so some people got the frog option in their Llama Loot box for one of our last Whatnot sales. I told y'all some of the stuff that I'm going to be doing soon would be in those Llama Loot boxes, and so that was one of the items. Hi, Barbara Conrad. Hi, Cynthia. Thomas is my boyfriend, and he helps me out a ton with the Creative Llama. He does a lot of behind the scenes stuff. He will come on and say hey. But that's what I was thinking, my Looney Tunes. All right, we're gonna do another coat of this baby duck on the other smaller pieces. You'll see him soon, Miss Cynthia. He does pop in and say hey. You usually hear him rather than see him. Hi, Christy. Password. Password? What? Okay. Stephanie, what colors did you end up ordering? What do you mean password? What? What do you mean, Anita? All right. Clean that up. Yay, Christy. Yay, yay, yay. Alrighty. So we're going to do all of these white. We're close to being done painting, y'all. This actually, I thought was going to have a lot of like tiny little pieces. And I'm sorry if you're commenting a keyword or you're commenting a word and it's sending you the message not for the project tonight. Where did my white go? We might have to use whitewash. We'll use whitewash instead. I'm just going to use some sort of white paint. Okay, this is whitewash. I swear, y'all. I need to get a little like 3D printed like holder to put up here for like my scissors and all of that because I keep misplacing them. Yay! You got some of my favorites. I love cherry. I use Cadet is a gorgeous blue, especially for like patriotic stuff. Which y'all, patriotic stuff is coming around soon, I'm sure. They usually like to launch all the patriotic stuff like April, early May. I don't understand. Password, Harry Potter. What are y'all talking about? Am I missing something? Do y'all have a secret code language that I'm not aware of? All right, go in with the whitewash. Cover this up. Most of this is going to be covered up by the foot. I do think I left a piece on the laser, so I'll go grab that here in a second. But I'm going to clean out my lines. Yeah, we can do a little unboxing with all my chalk stuff. I think I got the color of the month too. I don't know if I said that. But this is the month to become a Perks member. I will say that. You get... I have a metal carousel with dividers for my tools that I keep all... the word today is choice. The only thing is you're not going to be able to see the two choices because I didn't add pictures. I literally cut them and I went live. But we're doing the flower duck, and then we also have this piece right here. It's backwards for y'all. But it says Hoppy Spring, and it's a little word art shelf sitter, and both of them are $10. So that's more than the 25% off that I normally offer. So if you want these, let me know. If you want both, you can just comment both. If you want the frog, you can comment the number 100. It's $10. Or if you want the duck, you can comment number 200 and it's $10. When is my live sale? Thursday. Live sale, Thrifty Thursday is every Thursday. Every Thursday, 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. We are switching up some stuff in Thrifty Thursday, so make sure that you join us on Thursday so I can go over all of that with y'all. Nothing major, just kind of the way. So I kind of told y'all in a post all over the weekend that we've switched up our the way we're processing orders, which has honestly helped make things move faster. We were able to get a week's worth of orders done in about 2 days. 2 to 3 days. And so with that, there's some things that are going to happen that'll affect Thrifty Thursday, but I'll explain more of that on Thursday. Perfect. Nothing bad. There's nothing bad happening. But we kind of realized like that's the way that we're doing it is going to change little things, change some stuff on Thrifty Thursday. So, alrighty. I'm going to clean up my lines. I'm using my scoring tool to go through here. I need to... Oh, he's in the kitchen. He's banging around in there, y'all. Hi, Angie. I need to figure out... Obviously, okay, this needed to be yellow. The top of his little head. This is going to be yellow. This is obviously yellow, yellow. His legs need to be orange. And I left one of his legs on. Thanks. I didn't choose. Y'all chose. Yes, Stephanie, absolutely. Let me go see if I can find it on the laser real quick. If not, we'll just leave it off. I threw it away by accident. I'll show y'all what I'm talking about here in a second. But I'll show you. Did y'all see that? That was the flower. Oh my gosh. So it's this little piece right here. It's one of his legs or his feet. I accidentally threw it away, so I'll have to cut it again. Oh, y'all. It's never boring around here. What about, I'll share more on Thrifty Thursday. I didn't really share what it was. The way that we're processing orders, basically, I'll just share. Basically, Thrifty Thursday is going to look a little bit different. Not different, but the amount of surplus discounted cutouts we have will be very few and far between because of the way we're processing orders now. It's making it a little bit, it's refining our systems, and we won't have that much of as much of an issue. But that just means more throwback cutouts at a discount. So, nothing bad. Flying flowers, yep. It's always something around here. Okay. That's not to say that we won't have items, cutouts that are heavily discounted, like in final sale items, but it won't be in the same quantity. Does that make sense? It won't be as much. All right, we're going to use Spice Pumpkin, but we're still going to have our nightly claims. We're going to have throwback cutouts. I might do like brand new cutouts for the upcoming week on a discount. So we are going to, that's what I mean by like switching up. We might do different things each week. But yes, you can always shop the replay. And that also avoids people like getting upset with me when they think their comment is first. That has created a lot of issues on the back end. I've gotten lots of messages about that and people not happy with me. Which is fine. A lot of people were very nice about it, and a lot of people were not very nice about it. So that also kind of eliminates the ugly messages that I can get from people. Yeah, no more nail biting. Donna, you won't have to fight tooth and nail. So, Thomas refined some stuff for us, and the way that we're processing orders is moving a lot faster. So we are going to get caught back up, and our goal is to have our 5 to 7 business day turnaround time by the end of March. So that is our goal. We're putting our heads down, and that's what we're focusing on. So mine is always first, and you pick your favorite. Exactly, Lynn. Exactly. I just play favorites. Exactly, Carol. Absolutely. Just some people, they don't understand that. That's not me trying to be rude or anything. They just, and I get it, because I've been guilty of that too when I've, ooh, y'all, Maria sent me her picture. I'll show it to y'all here in a second. I've been guilty of that too when I've been doing those kind of sales or been bidding or buying stuff in those kind of sales. I'm like, my comment was first, but it wasn't. Oh, I know, Stephanie. It's just part of it. No, and that's not why I'm stopping that. That has nothing to do with why it's stopping. It's just the surplus of items that we're going to have is not going to be at the same amount. You know what I mean? So I would still do it. For sure. The messages don't bother me. I've gotten over that. That used to bother me a lot. And some days it does bother me. I'm not going to lie. But for the most part, I can just let it roll off my back. More so now. Okay, all we have left to paint is the little centers of our, I don't know what that is, of our flower. Now, mind you, we are missing the other, the other foot here, okay? But yeah, that just, like, I'm excited because that just means more Thrifty Thursday cutouts. More stuff that we can offer y'all. Oh, I know, Lynn. I'm not taking you seriously. I know you're teasing, girl. Tracy says she's loving all things ducks and chicks lately. I need an interchangeable goose porch leaner. Ooh, I might. Okay. This is my question. The goose thing is a huge, the goose and the hen thing are all like coming back, I guess. And then the goose is all the rage. Would y'all want an interchangeable goose? No, it's good for y'all. Y'all are saving quite a bit of money. I like being able to offer stuff at different price points for y'all. Because I know sometimes when I do the larger items, it's like, do I really want to spend, you know, my budget on this big piece? And so sometimes I'll throw in, you know, the bases for 60% off. So, you just never know what you're going to get on Thrifty Thursday. That's why I always recommend to go check it out. I've done the flower bases, the basket bases. I've had some of the interchangeable frames. I've had the truck bases. You just never know what I'm going to offer. And neither do I most of the time. Love the ducks and geese. Do you have a jelly? I do have a jelly basket insert. I sure do. Sherilyn's like, I don't care for the goose. I appreciate your honesty, Miss Sherilyn. I don't care. I think they're cute, but I could do with it or without it. Like it doesn't bother me. Okay, here's my one question for y'all. After my million questions. The centers of the little daisies, what color should that be? And I'm missing that piece too. What the heck, Alex? I'm missing lots of pieces tonight. I thought I checked it, but clearly I didn't. What color do y'all think the center should be? Brown, orange, pink, purple. Okay, so it's going to look like this. It's got a little ducky. And there's a little hair. We're going to distress everything. And then there's two pieces missing. Oh, Melinda, that's probably what I'm talking about. No goose for you, never cared for him. I appreciate it. I appreciate the honesty. I want to know what y'all want, you know? I don't pretend to know. Brown, orange. I'm kind of thinking... No, don't down there. Brown, a light brown. We could do light brown. We could do that. Let's go. Where's light cinnamon? Does anybody have a good recommendation for a light brown? I feel like anytime I use a light brown, we'll do this. We'll use, no. Yeah, we'll use Mississippi Mud. Not a goose person. That's exactly why I ask. Because I want to know what appear. I mean, I know not everything's going to appear to everybody, right? Or appeal to everybody. Not appear. Appeal to everybody. But I do like to ask. Green. Ooh, green would have been pretty. That would have been real pretty. Okay. I just used Mississippi Mud for that. And here we go. So I'm going to move all of this and we're going to work from an Amber Alert. Is there oil mixed in the decor paint? To me, it looks it. I mean, I think there is some sort of oil, but I mean, usually just shake it up and it's all good. Okay, here we go. The fun part. This is the part that I love, is all of the distressing. I used to hate this part. I used to absolutely hate distressing because I always thought, that's where I mess it up. But y'all, it really does just take practice. I could have used, oh well. I'm just going to distress in a little bit of brown. And then we're actually going to go in with a white paint pen and distress. Maybe I'll hop on during the day tomorrow and we'll paint the Hoppy sign. Would y'all like that, or would y'all want me to do something completely different? I can paint that off live too. Maybe I'll paint that tonight. I don't know. I can't decide what to do. Alrighty, here we go. Let's start gluing. Y'all hit the heart button for me. The project tonight is $10. And I have two options that are both 10 bucks. So I will show both here in just a second. Once we finish this, I'll show you both. And I probably should have written down the numbers that I said earlier, because now I can't remember which one is which. Just paint away. I've got nothing to do. Do you have your ceramics class tomorrow, Miss Lynn? All right. There's that. Oh, shoot. I forgot to distress. That's what I forgot to do. I knew I was forgetting something. All right. Let's distress our duck. I'm going to use Spice Marmalade in our distressing crayon. The way that I learned to do this, thank you, Christy, is take this, apply it to the bottom of a makeup sponge, or you can use your finger dauber. Okay. And I am going to cheat for just a second. It's all towards the bottom. Lovely. This would be a lot easier had I not glued it, but we're going to just make it work the way that we have it. Okay, and it's just going to add that little bit of color and depth to your piece. Now, if you add a color with the distress crayon that you don't like, don't think, oh, it's ruined. The great thing about the distress crayons is if you take a wipe and just wipe them off. I got you, Miss Christy. I didn't even notice. You can wipe off your distress crayon. So, no need to fret if it doesn't turn out or you don't like the color. All right. We're going to do this one. And I like that the orange kind of brings it more of like a golden, it looks more yellow to me than an orange. Spice Marmalade in Distress Crayon. If you comment the word choice, CHOICE, you'll get a big old message from me. In the other links section, there is a link that says Amazon Storefront. And these are linked under the distressing items. I love them. I think I prefer the distressing crayons over the inks. That's just me though. I think they're easier to blend than the inks. And you just add a little bit as you go. Nothing crazy. Like so. Okay? Then we're going to do his little noggin. We're going to do the bottom half of his face. Add a little bit more. And then I will show you a finished picture in the VIP, or not in the VIP group. I don't know if Maria shared it to the VIP group, but after we're done with this, I'll flip the camera around and I'll show y'all. Maria sent me her picture of the other cutout that we had available tonight, if you want to see a finished picture of that. But tonight is the only night to grab them for $10. Okay. Oh yeah. Looking good. Okay. Then we're going to add this flower here. It's not sending you the link. I tested that before I went live. Oh, Barbara, you might have commented another word. Oh, that's weird. You might have commented a different word. Here, let me just put the link right here. Copy. I grabbed it from another person's message. I can see that the word choice is working. You might have commented a different word before, and that's why it's not working. I need to go in and turn that off, or figure out what word that is. I just shared the Amazon link in the chat. Okay. I know there's some things I need to add to it, but it has my makeup sponges. It has my finger daubers. I don't have the case in there. I need to add the case in there. It has all sorts of stuff. Yeah, I can see that the correct message is getting sent. So more than likely, for whatever reason, you might have commented, not realizing, obviously. I put a little too much glue right there. Maybe I didn't put enough. Maybe I wiped off too much. Oh. Y'all ever do that? Like, you're like, oh my gosh, that's so much glue. And it's gonna, like, disperse underneath it. So you wipe it, and then you glue, and then it's not enough? Or is that just a me thing? All right, we're gonna glue his head. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Come on. Okay. Y'all, look at this little duck. I just love her, or him, whatever we want. It could be a boy or a girl. I mean, obviously. It could be a boy or a girl. All right. Then I'm going, hi Maria. Then I'm going to distress his feet, or his foot. I am missing one of his feet, okay? So, I apologize. I accidentally threw that away. Oh, yes, that happened. Yes, that happens to me all the time, Diane. I mean, You watch me all the time, you know. You see it. It sticks to my fingers. And then the wood comes off, and then you're trying to put it back on before it dries. The struggle is real. It's real. The struggle is real. Oh my word, y'all. I think I need to go back to bed. You're welcome, Barbara. Anytime, my friend, anytime. Okay, then we're going to go on top here. No, that way. Oh my gosh. Hi, Darlene. It's stick fast, Cynthia. It's stick fast and it says thick. You want to get the thick version because if you get the thin version, it's going to come out like a waterfall and you're going to get it everywhere. Get the thick. Oh yes. We know that happens to me constantly. All right. So pretend that the little foot is here. Okay. We're going to do the eyes and all of that right now. And then there is supposed to be a piece to the center of the flower here. Okay. So I'm going to take my black marker. I have Maria glue the small pieces. I wish I could just have Thomas glue the small pieces. He, on some of the things, he's like, if I make it before a live or like for a whatnot show or whatever it might be, he'll already tell me like, I'm going to glue that for you. Cause he goes, you're going to mess it up. He goes, cause you just get kind of a hurry sometimes. Like, I know, he's not wrong, but we're not going to tell him that. The computer keeps freezing. Am I freezing for anybody else? I don't know what's going on. Thanks, Connie. I don't know what's happening. All right, let's add our white lines already. Here we go. The white lines are kind of what, in my opinion, I always say this, bring it together. Okay. Okay, fill this in. I apologize if y'all are asking questions and I'm not looking. I am just making sure I get all of this. Okay. All right, so there are the flowers. That's done. All right, then we're gonna go up here. That looks good. It has that, most of that in the orange. Okay. One second, y'all. I'll get caught up on comments here in just a second. But I am cheating for the white lines. Don't smudge it, Alex. Ooh, I forgot cheeks. That's what I forgot. Where is my little distressing brush? We're going to use oh yeah, there we go. Oh my gosh, y'all, look how cute this is. Okay. That looks good. We're going to add white line here, 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 here. And then we're going to add our 3 dots in the cheeks. And that is it. Okay. So the ducky is missing a leg that goes right here. So we'll have a back leg. And then it's missing part of the center of the flower to here. Okay. I will get those cut right after this, and I'll post an updated picture in the VIP group. But let me put the Hoppy Spring pick in the view. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Maria. Isn't he so cute? Not freezing. So it sits in like this. And it's a little shelf sitter. Look how cute. Oh, and it's tiny, y'all. I mean, not tiny, but it's not large. It sits little less than 7.5 inches wide, and the height is 5 inches tall. Okay, so it's really not a large shelf sitter. Okay, so this was the viewer's choice. This is the one that y'all wanted me to do out of the 2, but both of them are $10. So I'm going to show you both. So little over 7 inches, 7.25 inches wide. Yeah, more closer to 7.25, and then about 5 inches tall. Okay, so these are going to be normally $14, but you can grab them tonight for $10. Okay. So, let me go through and let me write down the numbers. We're going to do Lane Duck. Number 6, Hoppy Spring. Okay. Are y'all ready? So this one, I'm going to give it a new number. If you already commented it earlier, I got you. Okay. Ooh. Oh no. I'll have to get that, stuff that we were talking about and get that out of my clothes. I should have known better. All right, this one is number 5 and it's $10. Okay, number 5 and it's 10. Super cute, y'all. Then this one is a word art. This one is, does that one go there? Yeah. This one says Hoppy Spring. Okay, and it's a little frog. Here's what I'll do. Let me just take off the letters because you can see that it says Hoppy Spring. But it's a frog, and it says Hoppy Spring, and it's a little shelf sitter. This one is number 6, and it's $10. Okay? So they're on sale more than the 25% off. It was like going to be like $10.50, and I was like, let's just do $10 for y'all. So number 5 for 10. Number 6 for 10, or you can just comment the word both if you want one of them. I'm missing a couple of pieces, but...
Did they fall through?
No, I threw them away. I thought they were...
And that's why we put stuff in punch-out kits.
Oh, my word, y'all. All right. Oh, I was going to show y'all Maria's picture. Hold on. Do y'all want to see a finished picture of this? That way you have a better idea. And if you want to wait to claim on Thursday, you can do that too. Just know that it won't be $10. So the special is only for tonight.
Did you show her the froggy? Or what'd you show him?
What do you mean? What I just said?
You just showed him.
That one?
Yeah.
It was the Hoppy Spring. They voted for this one. It was viewer's choice tonight. And they wanted the duck.
I liked that. You did a good job.
Yeah, now, well, he just walked in. He's been back there cooking dinner.
No, I just did that.
Oh, never mind. He's been back there making salsa. Okay, let me show you a picture of, there he is. Let me show you a picture of Maria's Hoppy Spring. And that way y'all can have a better idea. So that's Maria's. I love the color she chose. There it is, just laying flat, and then there it is standing up. Look how cute that frog is. So if you want that one is number 6, and it's $10 tonight, okay? And the duck was number 5. Are there any questions? Oh, do y'all want me to go through all the nightly claims? Should I do that? I can get my phone back in. Sorry, I'm not trying to make y'all sick. Let me know. Do y'all want me to go through all the nightly claims really quickly? We only have, what, 5 of them, 7 of them? Let me do that. All right. This one is number 1. I'm just going to go through it real quick. This one is number 1. It's the cutout of the week. It's the framed dairy cow hanger. We did this one last night. Number 1, and this guy is $7. Number 2 is our Peanuts portrait. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Number 2 is going to match our club transfer, and this one is $14. And this is 3 layers, okay? So this one is number 2 for $14.
Stacker.
It is a stacker. Number 3 is our Ladybug Gnome. And she is $14. She stands about 10.5 inches tall, so she's large and in charge. Okay, this one is number 3 for $14. And then we've got this little mini tag set, or as Maria calls them, ornaments. You get all 3. This one is number 4 for $10. So you get the Oh Honey, you get the Bee and Daisy, and then you get the bee and the sunflower. So this one is number 4 for $10. Number 5 for $10. And then the frog word art that I just showed you is number 6 for $10. There we go. Oh, can you go grab some of the chalk packages that came in? They want to do an unboxing. Do you mind?
Sure. I will go grab one. How many? 1?
Did you grab the one that was outside today? But those will also be available in Thrifty Thursday. Hold on, he's grabbing some of the chalk packages. I told y'all we'd do a little unboxing, and my face is itchy. That wasn't the one that was that the one that was out there today?
The one that was on top.
Oh, it is. I think this is the color of the month. I gotta put away some chalk boxes. I'm not sure, Miss Connie. I'd have to look here in a second.
Cut yourself, please.
No, it is not.
You want a different box?
Yeah.
There is a color in there.
Yeah, that was last month's color of the month. But this has... These will be available in our Secret Whatnot show. So if you comment the word choice, you can RSVP for our Secret Whatnot show. Those will be available next week on Wednesday. But I did get my Harry Potter stuff. So I've got a bundle. I've got the bundle with the...
Did you overnight it?
Yeah.
That's this one.
So this one is the Harry Potter. We got platform in 9 3/4. Or 9 3/4, as some people in the chalk world like to call it.
That was the most, I was so irritated during that meeting.
This one is Waiting on My Letter. You're welcome, Lynn. It was not a problem. I'm happy to do it. Then this one is Hogwarts Crest. Then the Sorting Hat. Then we have the Magical Minis. And then we just have Harry Potter. Then we have Hogwarts School. The Hogwarts Express. And then this one sold out so fast, Hedwig. And then we also have this one right here. This one has the houses. All of the houses. So yeah, our secret whatnot show, it was supposed to be tomorrow. I moved it because I just wanted to get orders shipped. And so I think by next Wednesday, we'll be in a much better spot. So I know I keep moving it, but orders take priority. So it'll be a big paste and ink show with some chalk surfaces. Okay. Yay! All right, this one has the color of the month. So I bought some extra sea glass, lime sorbet. I think I bought a whole set of the new colors. We've got Tropic, Shimmer Lapis, Taffy, and then I got the new color of the month. Okay, so this is an exclusive color for the month. You can only get this on the website while supplies last, with a set order of $75 or more. So let's open this up and we'll do some comparisons. So this one is called Struggle Bus. This is a really pretty yellow. Okay, so there is Struggle Bus. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So let me grab Bumblebee. Okay, that's Bumblebee. Mine is all dried out. And then there is Struggle Bus. Really pretty. Then we had a Marigold color of the month. I don't know if this one's open. It is. We had this one. This one is Marigold. This one's not available. It was an old color of the month compared to Struggle Bus. This one is much more yellow, whereas this one is more orange. So what, do y'all like Struggle Bus? I like it. The new color is gorgeous. So this is available on my chalk site with an order of $75 or more. Like I said, my plan was to do a chalk project every night this week, but life got the best of me and that didn't happen. But tomorrow night we'll be doing a chalk project and then I'll have some nightly claims for y'all tomorrow. The name though, Struggle Bus. Isn't that perfect? I always tell y'all how I'm on the Struggle Bus. All the time. I tell y'all pretty much every day that I'm on the Struggle Bus. So this is the color of the month. You can only get this on the chalk site. And if you're not a Perks member, make sure that you sign up because it's half off. So it's only $10 instead of the $20. And so I know I like the names that they come up with. All right, y'all. There's our project. I'm going to go cut the foot and the other thing, and I'll post an updated picture in the VIP group. But thanks for hanging out with me. I will see y'all tomorrow night, 6:30, 7 p.m. Central. We will be doing some sort of chalk project. So if there's something specific that you're wanting to see or transfer to use, let a girl know, and I can try my best to come up with a project, okay? Y'all have a great night, and I will chit chat with y'all later. Bye, y'all.